So, what is going on, guys? So, listen, I'm just going to cut right to the chase. What is going on with the drones over in Jersey? I'm sure many of you have heard about this. Listen, I am far from a conspiracy theorist, okay? My wife's a little bit more than I am, and she kind of forced me into looking into this because I've just been giving her the cold shoulder and shrugging it off and it'll be all right. That's just kind of the attitude I have about things in general in life, okay? But I admit, once I looked at a few sources and heard a few people speak on this, and especially being as who they were and being professionals, I'm going to let them explain a couple of theories that we're going to explore to maybe see, give us a better idea of what this is or what it could be. Okay. Now, again, I'm not a professional. I'm just a guy who runs a YouTube channel. So I'm going to let them be the ones to talk about this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is first, we're going to look at Representative Van Drew, who calls for an honest take from the professionals, from government officials. Okay. So I'm going to share this to you and we're going to look at this first. Again, this is Representative Van Drew calls for honest dialogue from officials of New Jersey drones. All right, check it out.
We know there's an Iranian drone ship that went missing from its port, and the timing of its disappearance is circumstantially consistent with the beginning of the appearance of these drones. These drones are reportedly the size of minivans. This is not the work of a backyard hobbyist. We know it is not a commercial entity. So we are only left with two possibilities. Either it is our government or it is a foreign adversary. Yet the government has repeatedly said time and time again that these are not their drones. So we only are left with one option to believe. It's been almost a month, almost a full month since this started, and we're still being told everything is fine, even as officials admit they don't know exactly what these drones are. We don't know where they come from, what they contain, and what their purpose is. It's unbelievable. The unknown is far more unsettling than any truth. Let me be clear. I hope and I pray that my sources are wrong. They could be. I hope there is no threat. But hope alone is not a plan. The fact is that we cannot ignore and we cannot just look away. This demands action. The truth is, unidentified drones flying freely in our airspace is unacceptable in the United States of America. Whether they belong to a foreign adversary or even a group of reckless individuals. We've been down this road before. When the Chinese spy balloon crossed our skies, we were told it wasn't a threat. We later learned it was actively gathering intelligence. Yet we have already made the same damn mistake with these drones by allowing them to freely operate for almost a month now. America, it's time to take this seriously. We need answers, and we need action, and we need it now. I am calling for immediate flight restrictions in those areas and any measures necessary to eliminate this threat. We must take these drones out of the sky so we can finally get some answers in who is flying them and why they're flying them. We don't wait. We don't sit back. We are America, and it's time to act. Thank you, and may God bless New Jersey, and God bless the United States of America.
Okay, so that's one. That is one kind of theory, but really, if you listen, it's not so much a theory as much as it is he's speculating because we're being told by all of these government officials, well, we don't know what it is. We don't have an answer for that yet. A lot of people believe that this is an attempt by the government to simply not ensue chaos upon the people of New Jersey and the citizens of the United States, that they do know what it is, and it is a nefarious threat and has been identified as a nefarious threat. And they're just afraid to tell us because they know that everybody's going to first close up all their houses. The panic will ensue. Everybody's going to run to the grocery store, try to buy a bunch of supplies all at the same time. And then all of the roads are going to be locked up because people are going to be trying to hightail it out of the town to get to, their relative that lives 12 hours away down south, or, to the closest mountain chain that they can get to, because that's what people do, right? So this guy's called the Canadian Prepper. He is a former Special Forces officer with over 1.32 million subscribers. So he must know something for that many people to be following this guy. My wife watches his stuff on a regular basis. So we're going to listen to one sort of hypothesis that he has. Then we're going to talk about that a little bit. And then I'm going to go, because I don't know shit. I don't know anything about stuff like this. I'm looking to the professionals to give their educated opinions, guesses, hypotheses, whatever, on what this could be. All right, so let's check him out real quick.
The reason why the government is trying to promulgate these theories, and the reason why you're seeing these fake videos that are obviously fake being amplified so that they can later be debunked and discredited, well, the purpose of that is to act as a smokescreen. It's to saturate the space, to convolute it, and to make it so that nobody knows what the hell is going on, and it's just a big imbroglio. They want to inject as much disinformation into the space to take attention away from the fact that indeed we're in a global war. It's a hybrid war. Spies are currently active. Sleeper cells are not active yet. They should be at some point, obviously, once this war kicks off. Of course, it's like a 0 day. You don't want to use it until the final hour, until that proverbial day X. That's when those sleeper cells get turned on. But they also want to take attention away from this because, of course, people would panic if they knew that there were these spies in the country. But people would panic more so if they knew that there were nuclear weapons that were smuggled into the country, possibly, and that these drones that are surveilling the space, be it at airports or sensitive sites, are actually nuclear detection drones. This is a technology which has been around for a long time. It can detect using various sensors. It can detect nuclear radiation that's emitted from nuclear weapons. And if the public was told, I want you to just think about this for a second. If in New Jersey or New York, they said that, hey, we suspect that a nuclear weapon was smuggled in. And of course, remember, the United States has a lot of adversaries right now, arguably more than at any time in history. And it's cumulative. So all the wars that we fought over the last 50 years, a lot of people still want revenge. If the public was told, hey, there's a nuclear bomb possibly somewhere, but we're looking for it, don't worry. Do you think this would trigger mass panic and people would hedge their bets and try to get out of the city? Absolutely, they would. This would upend the economy. This would undermine an otherwise still teetering on the brink of collapse, but still roaring, sky-high, overvalued economy that is on the brink of collapse. And all it would take was the right black swan, not even a black swan, but the fear of a black swan event, the collective hysteria that there might be a black swan event to bring the whole thing to a halt and to crash the markets.
All right, guys, that's it. I'm not the person that's going to sit here and continue to speculate on this. You know, I'm not a professional in regards to national security or anything like that. I have a bachelor's degree in human development and family studies. If you want to know something about the family dynamics or something like, I got you. I got you. I can do that. Anything social work related, you know, and I'm a pretty good musician too. You want to know how to, you know, you want to know how to play the A minor scale. I got you. You know, stuff like this, stay away from. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Any of you guys have any theories out there what this could be? I would definitely be curious to know. Thanks for watching, guys. In the meantime, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and like I said, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. All right? Especially if you're from Jersey. Especially if you're from Jersey. I would love to know and hear from you. All right, guys. Have a great night. See you on the next one. Peace.